was a noise from somewhere deep. We heard the sound, it was bittersweet. Voices calling out from an aching heart, getting so much closer by staying apart, singing a song of hope and love that healed. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. The streets are empty, but the sky is clear. You want somebody and can't have them near, taking shelter where you can when the world is at stake. Alone together, trying hard not to break, singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong. Love is the word, and hope is the song. A song for the lonely, the tired and the weary. A song for the broken, the mighty. Can you hear me? Get beyond our pride and greed, share everything that we need. We won't be ignored. We will be restored. Singing a song of hope and love that will heal. You heard when I heard, I feel what you feel. We will survive, we will stay strong, 'cause love is the word, and hope is the song.
Dawn, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. I'm pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Good morning, South Florida, and welcome to the breakfast at the Brooklyn Café TV.
You take a deep breath and a good whiff of that coffee brewing. Grab yourself some toast, a donut, or any breakfast. As Dawn and Freddie get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
So I grabbed myself and called 888-994-4995 to share a tip of the day,
Or just to say good morning.
so get ready for the time of your life.
Shake off your sleepies, buckle up, because it's showtime.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Wednesday.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, welcome everybody. What a Wednesday.
Let me see. It is
An hour
10.
late.
10. We're only an hour and 10 minutes late. We're getting better. We're getting really good. Really good. Do me a favor. If you're watching this stupid show, share it out, because I'm in stupid jail with Facebook again.
I gotta tell you.
No wows. No wows. I am not going to be politically correct anymore.
I gotta tell you.
I'm calling
This
it
is what
as I
happens
see it.
when mom goes on vacation, but yet mom was not on vacation. Mom was on quarantine.
Yes.
But mom was working from home.
Yes.
And mom comes in and like, whoop,
Hurricanes.
what the heck, you guys?
I think Dad could be like a super villain. Like a new
You left me with him and him.
I don't even know why you.
And not even them, because they
I
weren't. The other
left
ones
you
weren't
in
here.
good hands. Slick has been with us for a year and a half.
Oh yeah. The
hasn't
Titanic
been
was the
in-
best vessel ever made.
Alana was in on Monday. You were good. Yesterday, there's glue. RK thinks it's his syrup. He goes, what did the FDA approve for me eating my syrup? It's not syrup. There's a trail of glue from the front door all the way to 2 chairs.
You're eating
Down the-
glue.
It's like Hansel and Gretel. There's glue down the whole studio. It's not even his syrup. Poor guy. He's scrubbing and it's glue. There's
I don't
glue
know where it
everywhere.
came from.
I don't know where the glue came from. As someone who sat in that chair, who moved into Studio
It
A,
was like Gorilla Glue. It was like brown.
maybe it is Gorilla Glue.
You gotta call Jay and find out what kind of glue it is.
I don't know. Whatever Jay had in his pocket is now glued shut too, because there's glue everywhere.
That's like when Dan's pocket went on fire.
Yes.
I don't
Remember that?
I do not recall.
Good morning, Robin Weiss, our bling master. It's time for some new rhinestoning, I think.
I think, I tell you, what a morning I've had. I gotta see if this is even working.
I think you just missed me. That's all I can tell you. I've already been on the phone with Gio.
Make sure all the mics are open, because I only hear ours.
And
Turn them all on.
everything. So anyway, we got it all working. There is now a sign that says "Do not touch." That means do not touch. Anyway, happy Wednesday. I must tell you, it is good to be back on quarantine, out from quarantine, negative COVID test, and
Precaution
we keep going.
quarantine,
It was
so it's
precaution COVID. Yes, I did not test positive. Actually, I tested negative again this morning, so back in house. We had a lot of stuff going on today. We're sending the crew on the road, Alana and RK and someone over here, maybe. You guys are heading over to the new Slovaki Fest over on St. Andrews.
The what called?
Slovaki Fest.
Slovaki fast.
Like a
Greek.
No, Stig, you're staying with me. You're not going nowhere.
To the border.
You got Lady B
What
coming
did you tell
in.
me?
Yeah, I know I got
She's gonna go, Jim, I love you, Jim.
Oh, she's coming in tonight?
She's coming in. Let me tell you about Lady B's video she did for Vitality Spa. Where I can't even share it on social media because I'm not sure it's not gonna get banned for
What's wrong with
soft pornography.
it? Soft pornography.
Yeah.
What's wrong with it?
There's nothing. It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful video of this woman's bootay, which is beautiful.
A beautiful woman's booty.
Bootay.
But she showed her ass?
Yes, through the whole video.
No.
Yes, and they're doing like cool sculpting on it. And I've got to tell you, if mine would look like that after cool sculpting, I'm all in.
You have
But
the
I don't
video?
think
Let me
it's
see
on
that.
video.
Let's put
Yeah,
it up.
you should take a look at your texts that people send you on the weekends.
Nobody sent me no booty.
It's there.
No.
Uh-huh. You want it, Slick? Anyway, it's a
You
beautiful
saw it?
version of Danielle Bourgeon.
It was Danielle's butt?
No, Danielle was filming.
Filming
I
somebody's
don't know
butt.
whose booty it was, but I got to tell you, it's well worth going to Vitality Spa, ladies, if you're going to come out looking like that. It's a great testimonial. I'm just not quite sure we can post it.
Of course you could post it. It's art.
It's not art, it's medical spa treatment.
Yeah, so that's art.
Vitality Spa on Yamato and Second
You sure it
Avenue.
wasn't airbrush? Because she has a tendency of using that little airbrush thing.
I know. Look how good she makes us look sometimes. Sometimes my eyes are like darting. I think she takes an eyeball and puts them all together. And I'm like, but Danielle. And then she sends me a picture of us. And I'm looking at this picture close up. I go, Danielle, something's missing. And I'm looking. I realized your arm was missing. So
She
she
put
must
my
have
arm in?
edited the picture and your arm is not in it anymore. But what happened is I think you had your arm behind you. And your shirt came out this way. So the picture she sent me was just your shirt. And you had no arm.
So she put the
So
bar
she put your
arm
arm
back
back in. Yes. She put your arm back in the picture.
I was
She
wondering.
goes, oh, is that better? Let me put his arm back in. So yes, it's a whole lot
I
of
was
fun
wondering
stuff.
why I had 3 arms.
You didn't. You had none.
Three
You had one. Anyway, happy Wednesday. I'm
Wow.
calling it Wands Up Wednesday. We did a great show last night on WNN. We went old school V-Mix.
That was a good show. Ebony was in her twilight zone.
IATA, I think it is. I gotta remember what it stands for. But it's a treatment center for addiction. And they're located right in Plantation, Florida. And then we did a great show yesterday. How'd you like it, Slick, when I let you guys bail out of the women's hormone segment?
I loved it.
Yeah.
You know, you guys started talking about things. That's the things I would hear like after I do.
Put the face on.
The face.
The one you were doing when you were off the camera.
The face.
Every time she says hormone, you went, ugh.
You don't even say hormone, you go hormone. You
it
call it
was
hormonial.
Like, it was like words I know I don't want to get like, you know, I would know I wouldn't want to ask why. What is that? Or like what is that?
Hormonials?
No, those other ones.
Hormonial's not a word, it's a Freddieism.
There's another word.
What's
There's
the word?
other words.
Hormones.
Yes, what am I saying?
You add an extra I in there.
Well,
Hormonials.
I'm making it,
You make it sound like it's like a
What?
Christmas jingle.
But I mean,
Hormonial?
I make it sound
It's like
fun.
matrimonial. There's nothing fun about it.
Hormonials, there's nothing wrong. Listen, has a book. She wrote a book for men.
How'd
How
you
do
like
I
that
keep?
book?
How do you keep it up or something?
I
yeah,
sent
how to
you a
keep
picture
up,
of
yeah.
it.
How to keep it up.
That's not what it is. It's called Why Can't I Keep Up Anymore? With like a battery, not keep it up.
Can't I
Keep up.
Keep up.
I bet you never knew the power of the word it until you saw the title of this book.
Wait a minute. What's the battery all about?
Charging your battery, like being low on energy.
Guys are
No,
using
just
batteries.
testosterone.
No, why do you take it to that level?
Because that's what the book is about.
No.
What do you mean no?
It's
Sometimes
talking-
guys get lazy, you know. They don't want to go out. They don't want to walk on the beach, you know. They don't want to be active anymore. They just
I don't
wanna
think
sit
that's
on the
what this is
couch,
about.
Watch football, you know.
I don't think it has
Charge
anything. It
batteries.
has nothing to do with that.
I think it's recharging. The
No,
batteries.
they're
I
putting-
agree with you. It's
Smart
not.
battery.
It's not a whole level of toys, and I don't know. I haven't read the guy's book. I only read the lady's book.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't think we're talking about toys in this. You know.
I read the
Just
lady's
getting
book.
that testosterone up. You
She
know?
was talking about hormonials, and then she talks about a guy. What is a guy different from a girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last I
Technically
checked.
different hormones.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah.
But the functionality
It's
is
still
that
different.
the functionality is not different.
From what I've seen,
Really?
It don't work. It don't work.
Miss Dr. Matthews was talking about, like, we are definitely different from women.
I noticed you were taking notes.
I'm not taking notes. I was just in like, okay. I mean,
He didn't
that's
say
a long
okay.
checklist
He goes,
for a month.
is this for real? Is
So
that what
A lot
happens?
of Slick's co-hosted with Freddie on set, and Michael Maki is here who does Bitcoins. And it was all the guys. The Joshes were on the board. There was not one female in studio.
Not
And I
one.
had booked this segment once. I had to cancel it because it was on a Friday. And I rebooked it. She booked out for lunch, so there was no way to reschedule it. So luckily I was on VMix, so it made it a whole lot easier just to put up the 2 boxes.
Well, everybody in the studio went, what?
They had a treat.
There was nothing I could do. This
Makia ran out of here.
it was a great
I
segment.
ran
though.
out of
She
here.
was awesome, wasn't she?
It was great.
I'm thinking all I have to do is put an open on it, and you can run it for a 30-minute show tomorrow night.
It's great.
Very.
That wasn't the problem.
What was the
very
problem?
When she started talking about the male aspect of
Oh,
her
you can
discussion.
talk about us, but not about you guys.
Well, we have to live with the problem, right?
You or us?
Guys.
You live with your problems or our
No,
problems?
your problems. And on top of that problems is our problems.
Well, you don't think it works both ways?
No, not at all. Let me tell you something about women.
Freddie,
tell
you're
you something.
snoring. Freddie, wake up. I know all that stuff.
A woman says stop, it's done. Done.
Really?
Absolutely.
You don't try to
Absolutely. You
manipulate the
can try
situation?
until Santa Claus comes home in July. It is done. A guy says stop, it ain't done. It ain't done. It is done when she says it's done. So who controls the flow to this game? I mean, guys think they do.
Well, if a girl says it's done, and I know politically correct no means no, right? But assuming this is your spouse and everyone is
You can assume
agreeing
anything you
to
want.
do this
In every
situation,
aspect is a
if
no.
she says no, you don't go, oh, come on, it's been so long.
Can we
And then there's-
negotiate?
Can we negotiate? Then there's a whole guilt factor she feels, and she's like,
Can I make you
"Fine,
feel
just
guilty?"
do it. Do you feel guilty, or do you still pursue the situation?
Who the hell says I feel guilty? That's like the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
You're not a woman.
That's a thing? Okay, write that down. Write that down.
Yeah. There are women that say just do it and get it
Did
over
you know
with.
this?
I'll plead the fifth.
He was amazed. He says, "Is this true? I gotta write this down. Really? That happens?"
I gotta tell you, this
their
shot,
monthly maintenance is like it's not
Ridiculous.
Like
Alex, I need you to do one or two things. Either move closer to Alana or move closer to Dan. Because
Yeah.
right now I've got
You
You're in
your
the
left
twilight
shoulder. So we either got to get you in or out. Okay.
That's because she has
The
OC-
chair is too big.
she has OCD. So
Move
move it the
chair
other
closer
way.
to Alana.
Yeah, then go to
Go
And
that
then
way.
Alana, you can move closer to me.
With the camera?
No,
No,
leave the
the
camera
camera's
on.
You guys both in the chair.
That works.
We're gonna play musical chairs there. No, you can sit in the chair.
No, he wants a shadow. He wants.
He wants to learn
shadow,
board
yeah.
I
today.
tell you what. Why doesn't Alana switch chairs and you put the small chair?
Wow. Wow.
You
wow.
missed me, didn't you?
Yeah.
It's that attention to detail that
get some
keeps
applause
this
going
machine
for us?
running beautifully. And how do you like that? Easy fix.
Dawn's bringing the operation.
How is that, Alex? Better?
Yeah.
And Alana fits much better there beautifully, and we're good to go.
And she's taller.
And
right?
I've been talking for 20 minutes.
And her mask got bigger.
This
That's
is
not the
not-
same mask.
It's not the same mask, but it is still a children's mask. It's not
Well, it's a big adult because the last one you had was about a third of this.
It's just a different kid's mask.
Just a
Is
different
it?
kid's mask, I gotta tell you.
This one's from Tarjay.
Ooh.
Tarjay.
Tarjay, yeah.
And
Tarjay.
I got from Alexander's.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a lovely mask. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Is everyone happy that I'm back? Apparently.
Very.
What do you need? You need.
Unanimous,
You
yes.
need
Well,
to
no,
get. you-
because I'm seeing what happened.
Yeah, it's very stressful, very negative.
I don't.
A hurricane came through.
I don't understand though.
Freddie, like most men, has problems communicating efficiently.
Correct.
Is that what happened?
Yeah. I didn't communicate enough glue on the floor.
If there was glue
I
all
didn't
over the
communicate. I didn't communicate the right open close. A board that I've never seen before, and I told them to call you because you've done that board. No communicate. I told them how to put the lights up, and they did the opposite, and they couldn't figure out how to put two plugs together. Yeah, it's me.
Don't forget about
It's
that.
all me. I don't communicate. But I'm sitting there and I'm going, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work either. That ain't gonna work either.
Oh, it's Freddie's verbiage that has been happening this week that's so intriguing.
Verbiage.
Yes.
What verbiage?
The F-bomb.
Yes.
He said the F-bomb on the air.
I know, I heard that too. By accident.
Well, Vlad's not here to do it. Someone has to do it, right?
So I've decided we're going to start our weekend today. We're starting our Gubba weekend today.
I'm just saying, someone's got to be here to do it.
Weekend
It's
Wednesday.
balance.
Weekend Wednesday, oh, I like that.
I like that.
I'm gonna put a pillow in the table in the back and I'm gonna go take a nap.
Weekend Wednesday. Let me tell you why. We've got Mini Donut World coming in today. Pam Polani's coming in today.
Oh, sugar.
We got the Brain Bowl event happening at the end of the month, announcing their next in-person luncheon coming up in April. She's coming in. We also have.
She's mad at me.
She's bringing a guest in.
She's mad at me
Why?
because I didn't do the stand-up comedy routine.
It hasn't happened yet. We wanted Arcade to do it.
Okay,
Arcade,
you
maybe
wanna-
give her a little sample today.
You want to
So
do it? Today?
I've been thinking about this, right? Because Freddie was like, "Oh, who to sign you up?" Freddie and I are going to do it together. That's the ultimatum.
Is he going to sit on your lap and you'll be like
No,
the
no.
Grinch Willis?
You wanna be
That
the-
would be funny,
I'm going
right?
to sit on his lap and I'm going to be dumb. I'm like,
You
I'll write
should
a
do
bid for
it.
you.
You want to do that?
Can we?
Yeah.
Like 100%.
I'll put my hand like this and then I make believe and I'll drink water and you'll sing.
Oh, let's do that,
I'll do a
guys.
Seinfeld routine. I'll be
Oh,
like, what's the
that's
big deal? What are
That
we
would be
doing?"
funny.
Right?
You're going to sit on Freddie's knee and he'll be the ventriloquist?
That'd be good, yeah.
That would be funny, wouldn't it?
At one point, he can drop me and I'll just go. I'll just lay there.
We'll put two red dots on you.
It's like in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. You ever see that scene?
No.
You guys ever seen Chitty Chitty Bang
A
Bang?
flying car, right?
So there's a scene where Dick Van Dyke, he puts his wife in his lap and like a ventriloquist, same type of thing. It's really funny. She acts like a clown. She's got her arms going. But didn't you grow up with movies?
A flying car.
Yeah?
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Is that not the end of the movie?
Yes.
The car flies.
Yes, and I think you
I didn't
should
watch
totally
that
put
movie.
that act together.
I started and it fell asleep. I said,
We can
"This
like
is-"
pre-record it. Like we'll record it while we're doing our bit. Someone
No, we have
makes
to-
it black and white.
if we're gonna do it, we have to.
Gotta
Listen,
practice.
don't tell Pam you're gonna do something and then not do it. Because I'm gonna tell you, she is
Don't mess with
vicious.
Pam.
She's vicious. The lady that's coming in
Does
today.
she run like a comedy club or something? Because
No, she's raising money for
Alzheimer's.
So she needs
So we have to do
bail.
it. Right?
You
That's a
got
good
to do
cause.
it. It's for a good cause.
What day is it? Is it on a Wednesday
On
night?
Saturday.
Yes, as a matter
It's
of
on a
fact.
Saturday?
No, it's on a Monday night, I think.
Monday night.
We went from Wednesday night to weekend to Monday.
It's a
Let
night.
me check
Nice
what
one,
Miss
though.
Pamela sent me, but she's going to be in today promoting
I think
that.
you and him should do it.
Me? I'm not funny.
Because you're hilarious.
No, I'm not.
Tuesday, August 31st.
I'm not.
It's not even, it's on Tuesday.
I'm not.
Tuesday night, August 31st from 5:30 to 7:30.
You work.
On what?
You work on Tuesday
Yeah.
nights.
It's the end of Boca Chamber Days.
Jeremiah is
But
really cool with
she already
schedules.
told me
Right?
to
She'd
say
be like,
the
oh, I
date.
need to do
Don
that.
already told me to say the date, so I already.
You should be there and do the ventriloquist acting.
What, him sitting
I
on
just
my
not,
lap? That's
yeah.
a hard pass.
I know that's the
That's
thing.
a hard
I
pass.
don't know if I like that.
That's a hard pass.
He flashawaits on my leg and it's all over.
Just, you need just a stool.
I think
Get
massive
on a
height,
stool.
massive size differences are what really make it funny.
Just, what is it?
I'm such a small guy compared to Freddie that it works funny. It's
Just don't
better
get
that way.
creeped out once you hear
He's a
vibration.
small guy compared to me.
He's shorter than you.
I'm a small person compared to any other person.
So why don't we use Dan, who's like 3 times the size of everybody in here?
Because
Yeah.
Dan has anxiety. We can't throw
Dan,
him on
you have
stage
anxiety?
like that.
You have anxiety?
Yeah, I guess I do. Thank you, RK.
I'm sorry.
Do you know
I
how
didn't
many
that was-
times
I
Dan
didn't know
had
it was
to
top
redo this
secret.
board for this morning?
6.
Because somebody turned off the switcher, which I call the hub. So then I had to send pictures to Gio and Teddy, and they walked me through the steps to reset it. So they're like, unplug it, start it again. Didn't work. So I unplugged something else, start it again, Dan.
But then it happened.
And then it came back. We got it though. Problem solving.
But don't turn it off.
There's now, Dan says, now I know why there was a note that said do not touch. There is now another note that says do not touch. But I think that would be a great skit. You want to practice it today for Pam?
I don't know. We have to talk about it. We have to negotiate
Well,
with my agent.
Can we perform blue? Because it's much funnier if you.
She said very little blue. The problem here is that
Blue?
Blue collar.
You
like
never-
curse words and stuff.
Blue collar.
Is that what it's
sex
called?
and-
Yeah,
Blue?
like blue comedy. It's like when you're very vulgar.
It's
Like
the
Bob
slang
Saget. If you ever
now.
seen
She
Bob
doesn't want
Saget
vulgar.
spits?
She doesn't want vulgar.
It's the slang now, Don. Yeah, blue collar and shit.
How'd you know that, Freddie?
Because I used to watch a show in New York called Midnight
That's
Blue.
not true. I had to explain it to him. That's what it was.
I used to watch a show called
Oh,
Midnight
yes.
Blue in New York
Yeah?
on cable. It was a dirty channel. But it was soft porn. You know, there's hard porn.
Like
and
Danielle's commercial.
What, like Skinamax?
Like Danielle.
Like
Danielle
Skinamax, yeah.
kind of even skirts the line of soft porn when she comes in.
Yeah, she has a newspaper on her buttocks.
I don't know what she's got going on, but Slick, you've got that gig coming up with her next month.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
It's Brazilian festival where like they. have-
Did she tell you what you have to wear?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm wearing silk, you know. So
Not leather pants.
He's going to be on the beach for 2 days. I think she's making you a shirt.
I'm gonna be wearing trunks. I'm gonna be wearing trunks.
Why is he laughing like a hyena?
I was watching
I'm
the-
gonna wear silk. What is he laughing
No,
at?
but Dan back here is
No,
crafting
Dan's
because
laughing
it's
too.
a music video. It's a
dying
music
over here.
video. It's a music video. Like
Because-
there's this guy that wears silk head to toe to the beach.
I've seen it.
But I'm gonna be wearing like trunks and probably like my color.
That's not what she
That-
told me. I'm gonna let her
What
tell
I'm
you
gonna
today.
wear?
I'll let her tell you today because you ain't gonna believe me.
I'm not gonna wear no speedo.
That's what she wants you to
I'm not
wear.
wearing a
She wants you to wear a white
I'm not having my
speedo.
cheeks-
Show off your sleekness, man.
cheeks hang.
You can be a virus.
What jeans? There ain't no jeans.
No,
Cheeks.
my cheeks. My cheeks are
Yeah,
not
but
hanging.
you said you're Mr. Buttocks.
It's okay. I do work on them, but I am not having my cheeks.
No, but check it out. She wants a white speedo. White, not a black speedo. She wants a white
What is she
speedo on
wearing? A
her.
white Speedo also?
Not at
She's
all.
probably putting a ribbon in her hand for all I know.
Not at all.
And I said to him, "Did you tell him that?" She says, "No, I tell him. I tell him." I said,
She didn't tell me that.
"She gonna tell you today."
No. I'm gonna have to change up the wardrobe. I mean, not, you know.
She is hilarious.
But why? You should be honored that she wants you to look like Captain America.
No, it's okay. It's a white
Reminds me of
speedo.
like the Old Spice commercials.
He's like a skinny Terry Crews, right?
The Old Spice commercials had a guy in a speedo.
Not in a speedo, but it's just like I'm on the beach, I'm on a horse. Like
Oh, the guy on the horse, yes.
Yeah.
The guy on the horse, yes.
With Terry Crews.
No, that ain't him.
No, oh, the other guy.
Wow.
So like, really? No, we wear like black leather pants.
Yeah, I wear leather pants.
You like leather? You guys like leather?
But I can't wear
No,
leather.
on the
down
beach.
here. I can't wear leather down down here.
You're gonna have to. It's either that or the silk.
Here's the beautiful thing about Danielle. Only Danielle can get away with what Danielle gets away with. There is nobody else that can get away with what Danielle Pigeon does.
What she wears or what she does is two different things.
Both. What she says, what she
She
wears,
scares me.
how she says it. She's
You know
probably
that-
not even Brazilian at the end of the day.
You know
She
that
probably has this
outfit?
great act going on.
That outfit she had on?
The newspaper?
Yes, it's written in Portuguese. She caught me in a lie.
I know.
I says, I was reading your paper. And she says, oh, you speak Portuguese?
Yeah.
I went, "Sheesh."
Yeah, I saw that too, and I was like, one of those things where it's like a mic drop and you say nothing.
She caught me in a lie. You know, I don't understand that. I hate that. Women wear sexy things, you look, and then this is why don't you take a picture? It lasts
You're
longer.
supposed to compliment as you look. So, like,
Give me a line, give me a compliment.
so you-
Let me hear a compliment. Not
You're gonna
to,
give one
not
a
to
dog.
me, you maniac. What's a compliment sound like?
Like, as in, like, if I say, Alana, that dress is amazing.
That's how you say it?
Yeah.
And that's a compliment?
Bro.
So if a guy's looking at her and they're looking at the dress,
Yeah, because
And she
if you
says,
don't say
"Why don't you
nothing,
take a
like,
picture,
if she
last
would've walked
longer?"
in and then I don't say anything and I'm just looking at her, she's gonna be like, why?
Why are you looking at me like
Because
that?
here's the difference.
Like, right, did I drool on my shirt funny?
Because here's a good way I think of it. If I'm just staring, I'm just looking, I don't compliment her, it's leering. If I say, that dress looks great on you, I'm admiring. That's
I'll
two
say
differences,
with
right?
the ladies nowadays, there's a slight subtleness to creepiness when it comes to guys, especially now with the quarantine. So as
You
long
guys-
as
you guys-
let them know, there's no confusion.
let them know what?
I'm
that,
not just gawking at you.
that I'm leering at you, but I'm going to lie and say, oh, I
No,
love
I'm
your
not
hair.
Like you're looking at her dress or you're looking at her, her outfit, and clearly she's attracting you.
I look at it this way. I'm looking at what she wears because she wants us to look at what she's wearing.
Correct.
Okay? You're the one that's making a leering, larring, lay
No, I'm
daisy.
not. No, you're looking through the outfit. You're supposed to know.
I'm looking through the outfit?
Yeah, 'cause
I
you're
think
like-
you're looking through the outfit.
Not at all.
I actually like Slick sweatshirt that says piece de resistance. I like
Don't
that
look at his
sweatshirt.
chest. Why are
I
you
like
looking at his
that.
chest? That's leering.
No, she complimented. She's like,
But I think
Now
that's
she's
really
admiring.
cool.
See?
Now, if it was on the back of his jeans, that would on his booty,
It'll say piece de
it would be. Or the
I'm going to get a
front,
pair
it'd
of
be a
pants
little
that stop
That's all
staring.
force.
You should. Caught you looking or something like that.
Caught you looking.
But
That's
you can't
good.
gawk. You can't gawk like that anymore. You have to.
You
I mean,
can't.
No,
You're a young man. I'm an old man. I can do anything I want.
that makes you even
You
creepier.
see, that's
Thank you. That's why we
the
banned him from
fine
Instagram
line
for a
Unless you,
while.
like, you fake
nowadays is
flexibility.
just like the fine line of creepy is just one word. You can just
First
say
of all,
one
it ain't
word.
it ain't creepy. Number one, if you got it, you should flaunt it. And if a guy says to you, listen, it doesn't matter what you think I'm looking at, the bottom line is you were it to be looked at, and it's fine. It's all about confidence and delivery. But if you're looking, and you know the guy's a gawker, he's just gonna cover it up. He's gonna say, oh, you look spectacular. One eye up, one eye down, crooked, whatever it is. But you know deep inside,
When it starts stuttering and drooling, you know you had him at hello.
you're like, I love what you're wearing. Let me put on my bib.
Don't say that.
Bib.
Why, you drool?
Let me bib. Of course he drools. I caught him the other day. He was like this. He's like,
I just realized I still have my mask on my neck. I came up with a new idea that the kids should be using for schools. Because we talked about, you know how they say kids' masks are always on the floor, dance class, always. They should get croquis for kids that they keep their mask on. And I think the schools should invest in them. So when they go to lunch, they take their mask off, they eat their lunch, they put it back on. You're not putting it on the floor, it's not falling on their lap. I think probably we should reach out to maybe those Sani people. I bet they
Oh,
would
they
come up
would
with something
too.
like
Oh,
that.
yeah, yeah.
You know what else is helpful? I can't help but think of really little ones, say maybe kindergarten, first
Yeah.
grade. And I would imagine little kids going off to school, wearing their masks, and then coming home in the car ride home and being so proud of, you know how kids during lunchtime will sometimes swap
They
foods
swap
and
masks.
snacks?
It's a thing though.
You can imagine a little kid going home and look, I swapped with so and so today, and come home with a different mask.
That's happened, by the way.
that we don't want to do.
No.
We don't. So I'm thinking we should invest.
You know
in,
somebody who does the chain things. Why don't you just talk to her? She already does them.
But if kids need, they're not going to spend. I mean, adults. My parents might, but for
50
kids,
cents.
We need to get something that's inexpensive that we can give out to the kids.
Durable.
Durable, rubber, plastic, whatever it is.
I came up.
Size, we can measure it on you.
One of the problems.
And this way, they just take it down and put it back up.
One of the problems is the kids ain't gonna keep this on their face. This is a big problem. So I came up with a solution. Pacifier inside of this Bubblicious.
Stop.
So they're gonna
have an overbite.
they're not gonna have all. It dwindles down to nothing. It's like a candy inside the
I'm
mask.
not, no.
Do you
We
remember
can make
the
it a
name-
healthy treat.
Slick, do you remember the name of that Sani?
Sandy freaks.
You have their number?
I'm looking right now.
Why wouldn't I put something in there to keep the kid's mouth here on it?
Because not all kids suck a pacifier.
I didn't say a pacifier. It's a candy that's inside the mask.
You can just stick a lollipop. Poke
Lollipop.
the stick through. And
Yes.
A lollipop, jawbreaker, ring pop.
Yeah, but jawbreaking stuff they may choke to death. I need something
yeah,
big
right,
enough they can't swallow.
I think we need to come up with something that keeps this on their neck so they can eat. They can even go on the playground. They don't have to worry about it falling off. It will be stayed attached to them.
I like Don's idea. Don could go on Shark Tank with that idea.
Patent pending.
Hey, Freddie, when we go out on shoots and
You
you
missed
say,
me, didn't you? I know.
Freddie, when we go out on shoots and you say to hold the camera, because Slick always wants to be on the camera.
Slick needs a camera strap.
Is this what you're talking about? Like how he always, goes straight.
Look at the way he's beating up on poor
He
RK.
goes
Not at
straight
all.
to the front, yeah.
He's like a bus driver. Where you going?
Oh, he's gone.
You heard his Dan. You hurt his
All right,
feelings.
I'm Slick and RK.
Dan gotcha. Dan gotcha. One for Dan.
I don't understand what just happened that I missed.
Because what happens is that Slick and Dan have two men in a car.
I was gonna say, I'm feeling the tension of 2 men in a car.
Oh, is that what I missed?
Yeah, he's been very sensitive. He has his hormonals. And they're flaring.
I'm going to research this new idea and see if we can send them out. Remember we talked about that other thing I was going to invest in? I think this would be a great investment.
Dawn, the problem is that no matter what you come up with, the governor refuses to mandate masks in schools.
Well, guess what? Guess who we've got coming on today?
Yes, I know who's coming
We've
out.
got Tony Maltato of Stand with Parkland coming in. And actually today is Haley's last day.
Yes, it is.
And I didn't realize that Gina was a good friend of Haley's until she told us last week.
Yes, it she
So
is.
Tony is coming in, and there's a lot going on. The judge just ruled that they are not closing the trial, that it is an open trial venue, that the public can come in and watch this hearing. So that is
What's the venue of what?
the court
Of
for
what? What's the case?
the Parkland case.
The shooting.
For Marjorie Stone.
So they're going to open it to the public?
The cruise kid?
I
His
didn't.
trials? Gonna be open to the
I
public?
didn't know that there was a.
It just came out yesterday.
I didn't know that and people were arguing about not being able to see it. What's the problem?
It's now open to the public. It is not a closed venue.
But what difference does it
Why
make?
can't they just show it on like CNN or like every other trial?
It's like
Because
the
I'm
one
sure the
Rodney.
family wants to come in. I'm sure people want to be there, and I'm sure politically, and we're going to get the whole inside scoop on it, onto the pros and cons as to what it is. Is it, we are still in this country innocent until proven guilty.
Are we talking about the kid
legally.
that did the shooting?
Uh-huh.
Innocent what?
In the United States of America, we have this law that says you're innocent until proven guilty, even if you don't believe
We
that law.
have cameras that prove this guy's guilty.
Only if
I
he.
understand.
Only if he wins
In the
psychological.
court of law.
If he's mentally incapacitated. Do you know that the guy who shot at the president, what was his name?
Kennedy,
No, not Kennedy.
Reagan.
Reagan. Was up for reevaluation, and they said that he's better. So if you are found guilty by reason of insanity, and you get better, no matter how many years it takes, they gotta let you go. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let you go, even if you kill somebody. Now, because he's the president, he ain't got a shot now of ever getting out. That I could tell you. So this kid, if he wins on the insanity plea, I can see that.
I don't even know how any.
Because isn't Florida a
Lethal injection.
lethal injection?
Is it?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they kill people here.
No, I think they banned it.
Electric chair?
I don't think we've had death penalty in
I think the
Florida.
death penalty is here. Yes, it
Can you
is.
look it up, Alex?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Look it up. I'm pretty sure it is.
I don't think. No,
Do you think we have death penalty in
I
Florida?
think so.
I think it's life.
No, I think it's death penalty.
Unless
It is,
it's,
it is.
unless
Death
it's been
penalty?
recent
Yeah.
changes.
Because we just killed the first female in Florida like a year ago. Now let me ask you a question. You guys believe in the death penalty?
I mean, when you're the reason that
the state of
17
Florida has
people
327
died, I mean,
offenders awaiting execution.
How many?
The state of Florida has 327 offenders awaiting execution.
327.
And you know it takes a long time because they want to get it right. I mean, you know how many times they get it wrong, but it takes a long. Can you imagine you being on death row?
Most of the time,
For
they do it
17
on your
years?
birthday.
I gotta tell you, if you are on death row, assuming the process was done correctly, then you probably deserve to be there.
Well, big
That's all I can
assumptions.
tell you.
Bring the cruise.
The issue is, the problem is, you see so many cases that have gone awry, and people have been imprisoned for years
Correct.
on false imprisonment,
Correct.
and that is the
That's
problem.
what's throwing the crux.
This
into it.
one, Parkland's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother can of worms. But there are other cases, and you see it, and Slick, unfortunately, there's so much racially based people that have been accused of wrongdoings
Mm-hmm.
back 30 years ago when it was really bad.
Well, now they have DNA
But
stuff you can do.
they've
so
now been
it's
in
changing.
prison for
Even
years.
if,
You're right.
like, even if you got DNA, like if you fit the description, the officer would just have to book you, and then the officer would book you on something else. And like it's basically like right when you in that system, you're just in that system.
It's funny. You go into the system, and then they find out you didn't do it, but they got you on misbehaving in prison, and you have to serve the time.
You have to serve the time for
You got to serve the time, but you shouldn't have been there to begin with.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
None of it makes any sense. But I think we've got the Lady B show in the house. Danielle.
Hey, Danielle,
Me? What are you wearing today?
do you have a newspaper on, the New York
The
Times?
outfit of the day.
What's Danielle's outfit of the day?
What she got cooking?
Inquiring minds want to know.
Outfit of today.
oh, she's wearing Slick's merchandise.
Me? When did you see
Oh,
that?
before we go, I got a question. What do you wear? Oh, no, she's normal today.
I'm washing my looks.
You're washing my mugs.
You're washing my mugs.
Go
Go
wash
washing
your
your
mugs.
mugs. I got a question.
Yes.
When you do merchandise stuff, do you put the merch on the front of the shirt or on the back of the shirt?
Oh.
If it's a logo, you put it on the upper left
And then the
side.
whole
If
word.
it's big, you put it on the back.
So, like you have your merch on the front, right? Gio and Linda was screaming at me that that's the way you do it. And I go, no, I want to put it on the back. When I was in gangs, it was in the
Why
back.
you supposed to put it on the back because they're seeing you leave. You can put a small version of the one on the back.
So if I want to put NN here and something on the back,
Yeah,
it's
you can put
common,
that
it's
big,
good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gio won't do
They
it.
see you leave. They see you leave more than you. What is it? You're approaching them.
They want me, this and my face to be anointed, like I'm a
No,
priest or
just
something.
Put it in the back. Put it in the back. It's a big logo. Put it in the back.
See, so I was right, and Gio and Linda were
So
wrong.
like if you want on the front, you can put like That's Done, and then on the back you put the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show for like that type of like that merch.
Like I wanted to put my amplifier on the back.
Yes.
And I wanted to put NN on the front. I think that's a sharp shirt. I'm ready to buy.
Let's do it.
No.
He'll do
I
it.
mean, no.
He probably doesn't understand your English.
Wow.
They'll see,
I mean-
they'll see you leave more than you come up to them. So put it on the back.
That's what I thought.
But like our cafe shirts have the Brooklyn Cafe. I have to give you a shirt, Arcade, before you leave that says the Brooklyn Cafe on the front.
On
The
the
back says crew, usually.
That's why he thinks that's the way it should be, with the cafe in the front and the thing in the back.
Yes.
And the word crew in the
Isn't that
back.
what we just said?
No,
And now you said you
we're
won't do it.
putting the amplifier, amp,
Yeah.
on the back.
Okay.
In the front, I'm putting WNN.
Okay.
So they're saying you don't want to do that because you want to put amp in the front. I said, no, I don't want to do that.
No.
Just be overload.
Ketchup or mustard. You know, Freddie, he's very low key, no overload.
Yes.
Who?
You?
I'm very overload.
I know. Come in and take a look at our theater. All right, let's wrap up our morning station.
Wow.
It looks nice.
Over, you called the theater over? I'm taking everything
We
down.
got red curtains, we got blinking lights, we got
Sticky
soundboards,
floors.
we got sticky floors, we got glue, we got all kinds of things.
I gotta tell you, the curtains on the box was it was her idea. It's magical. Do you know that people come in here and they look around and the freaking thing, they always want to take pictures in that stupid box?
Yeah.
Well, I like the way you have the light stuck in a mic stand.
You like that?
Who did that? Oh, why am I not surprised?
It was us.
Yeah, they have a spotlight upside down in the mic stand.
I only did that temporarily until she got here because she sort of organized that whole thing. And this maniac over here, oh, look, here's all right. So I took it and I strung it on a mic stand. Upside,
noticed the
and he put it
leader-
upside down. That wasn't my idea.
The guys come in, they place. The girls come in, we have
We
to
fix.
organize.
I left all the ingredients there.
Thank you. We're going to make the cake. All right, tune into our midday show. We've got Mini Donut World coming in. We've got Stan with Parkland coming in. It is Haley's last day before she goes to school. Pam Polani with the Brain Bowl, and I'm sure Danielle's going to hang out as well. Whole lot of stuff happening.
Whole lot of stuff.
And we're heading over to the seas to Manchester with Miss Tony McKenzie. It's a busy day.
Is it another hormonal segment?
I don't know who she's got, but
Yes,
we're going to see.
Slovakia.
And live on the road, they're heading to
Can I eat
Slovakia.
Slovaki?
Of course.
I don't know.
Why? Do you eat chicken?
Yeah.
Do you eat lamb?
Yeah.
Do you eat beef?
Yeah, but that's the instant. I'm talking about the Slovaki itself. That
The dough, the pita, you don't have to have that, but you can just have a platter.
Is that what Slovakia is? It's pita bread?
to
No, that's
Peter
a
and they
gyro.
put stuff in it. A
That's
what?
gyro.
No, gyro is shaved lamb, right?
In the pita.
So the Slovakia is gyro in pita?
I don't know, you'll have to ask what Slovakia is when you get there.
I thought it was a meat, but I could be wrong.
All right, we'll find out. Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe. Wear your mask, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the morning show. As I go now to fill my mug, which is completely empty, I'm coffee out.
Your cup runneth over.
No,
Have
company dry.
a great morning, everyone. Stay safe, be kind to each other. Tune in for all of our other morning shows coming from Ant Media Productions, and then our afternoon show at 12 o'clock.
And always join us for more fun and laughs because, you know, your day starts when you smile.
Have a great morning, and we'll see you in a little bit.
And don't be late.